Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome to Mirage Noir. Mirage Noir is taking part in the Choose Wisely Festival on Steam, which is taking place from December 8th through the 15th, 2025. So be sure to go check that out. This, among many other games, are taking part, so it's a really good time. Lots of cool stuff. So I'm not going to be doing the full demo. The demo is quite beefy. We're gonna just do a small little taste of the demo. It's a small taste. Where would you like to start? From the beginning. She's over there. Don't let her get away. They're so persistent. Can't they just let me go? Guess not. A gunshot echoes behind me and I reach down by instinct, but then I remember I lost my weapon long ago. I just have to outrun them then. Way back home's blocked, so the office is probably the safest place to hide for the night. Is there? Settings. Music is quite... There we go. Problem is, I need to lose these guys first. Let's see, I saw a bunch of them in front of me earlier. And I ducked into an alleyway on my left, and I took 2 rights after that, so... Which way should I go to avoid my pursuers? Right. There she is. Crap, I messed up. It's fine, they're still far away, I can outrun them. Shit. Bullet barely grazes me, but warm pain shoots through my entire arm. I actually got shot. I try to see how bad the wound is, but the sound of pursuing footsteps interrupts me. No, stop thinking about it and keep running. You won't get another chance to catch you. Whew, made it back somehow. Good thing I still have the keys to the office since I've been pulling so many all-nighters lately. Place is dead silent, but that's not surprising. After all, the clock says it's 2:30 a.m. Guess I'm not sleeping in my own bed tonight. Think that's the 4th time this week? Oh, what a terrible night. They chased me around half the city, and I didn't even get any of the info I needed. What a waste of time. Or maybe not. The fact that there was so much security there means I must be on the right track. I think I'm getting close to the truth. Just one more piece of information, and I'll be able to put this 4-year-long nightmare to rest. Maybe then Theo will... Why is my sleeve so wet? Oh. Gosh, that's a lot of blood. River of blood trails down my arm and I glimpse as some of it drips onto the floor below. Barely felt that gunshot until now. Adrenaline sure is something else. Take a quick glance around to see if I could find where the first aid stuff is, but I don't see it anywhere. I'll clean this up later. I have more important things to worry about right now anyway. Move over to my desk and sit down heavily in the chair. Tonight was a failure, and they'll only be more alert from now on. I doubt a repeat performance will get me anywhere. What else can I do? I'm running out of options now. The photograph sitting on my desk is facing up today. On most days, I can't bring myself to look at it. Can I hide the UI? Yes! I guessed the UI hiding button correctly. I had to guess for controller buttons. Maybe I can ask them for help? No, it's been too long. We haven't spoken in years. They probably wouldn't even pick up if I called. Besides, I don't want to drag other people into my problems. And in the worst case scenario, one of them might be the culprit. What if I hired someone else then? That'll cost so much money though. Money I don't have. I guess I could take a loan from the bank, that or maybe the loan sharks down the street. Probably be in crippling debt for the rest of my life, but if it's to solve this... Huh? What was that noise? Is there someone else here? Sudden sound from near the doorway catches my attention and instantly I'm alert again. Is it the guys from earlier? If not, maybe... My phone's in my pocket. I try to unlock it quickly, but I immediately notice a more pressing problem. Why do I leave my computer screen on? I'm basically telling them exactly where I am. I need to get away from here. Maybe I can hide under the desk and call for... Something forcefully presses against my mouth and my consciousness starts slipping away. Oh, I can't die yet. Not until it... Huh? Wait, that's... Don't... Yinny, private investigator. Yinny, can you hear me? Huh? Ow, my head. Why does it hurt so much? Hey, you alright? You hunched over all of a sudden. That scared the crap out of me. Sorry, my head's killing me. You're not hungover, are you? You said you went straight home last night because you didn't want to deal with the rain, but I should have known you were out partying. You're the alcoholic here, Theo. It's part of the job. What, you want me to turn down free booze? Glance around, trying to regain my bearings as pain in my head recedes. I'm in the closet right now. Right. We plan to meet up before work today. This here is Theo, my best friend. We've known each other since we were young. We lost contact for a bit when we went to different colleges, but we've reconnected since then. I don't have many fond memories of the city, but as long as Theo is here, I'll always come back. Seeing her again is almost worth the astronomical rent I have to pay. Almost. Theo's profile has been added. You can check by clicking the evidence button in the top right and navigating to the profiles menu. From this point forward, there will be no more notifications when profiles are added or updated. Be sure to check after big events. The entries will be updated as Uni's thoughts about the person changes. If it's not because of drinking, then why are you sick? You really don't look so good. I don't know, I had this daydream? Vision? I'm not really sure. I was working on a case at the agency late at night, and then I think I got kidnapped? I press something against my mouth, and then, ugh. Memory of getting grabbed from behind comes rushing back, and I shudder. Theo grabs my hand, and it's only then that I notice they're trembling. It's okay, it's just that overactive imagination of yours. I mean, we talked on the phone last night before you fell asleep, remember? And you're here now, safe and sound. No time for you to get kidnapped. Besides, you should have known it was a dream. Mr. Potato Head would never let you touch the actual detective work. Hey! Could be a premonition of some far-off future, you never know. Were you old and gray in your vision? I hope I'm not still working when I'm old. I'd be much happier retired somewhere cozy with you, Theo. Actually, speaking of Theo, didn't she come up? It was, I suddenly feel a sharp pain splitting my head open, so intense I almost pass out. Quickly take a few deep breaths, trying to steady myself so I don't scare Theo. What the heck? This has never happened before, no matter how scary a nightmare I might have had. Oh, what's going on? Maybe it wasn't a nightmare after all? But if not, then what was it? A vision? Have I actually gained future sight? No, that can't be it. Even if it's in the future, why would those dangerous people be chasing after me? Also, there's that photograph. The rest of the dream is a bit hazy, but I remember that part very clearly. I recognize some of the people in it, but that's impossible. A photo like that shouldn't exist. After all, they live in a completely different world from me. We don't know each other personally, let alone enough to take pictures together. I can't help feeling like I'm forgetting something important. The more I try to recall, the stronger my headache seems to be. It's almost like my head's warning me to leave it alone. Are you feeling good enough to get some breakfast? Well, let's relax a bit at the bakery, okay? I'm so worried about you. I can't send you to work looking like that. I can feel Theo's worry for me and quickly push all thoughts of the nightmare or vision or whatever to the back of my mind. Shouldn't bother her about it anymore. I'll deal with it myself. Sure, some hot tea sounds great. Love you, Theo. I don't know what I'd do without you. I should get carry out while I'm there. Knowing Mr. Potato Head, he'll ask me to run errands as soon as I get to the office. So might as well get a head start. See, if I remember correctly, he usually likes lattes on Tuesdays and 4 blueberry muffins, 6 croissants, 3 sesame bagels, and 1 glazed donut for the rest of the office. Oh, sorry. No, it's my fault. Are you okay? Bump into a guy with pink hair, though that's not the only thing that stands out. Well, he looks like a model. He could give Theo a run for her money. Yeah, fine. Wait, isn't this guy? Uni, if you don't hurry up, I'm putting everything on your tab. Theo's already holding the bakery's door open, an impatient look on her face. No! Won't let me pay this month's rent if you do that. Sorry for bumping into you, bye. Wait. I've never had someone run away from me before. Did she not recognize me? Whoops, I don't have much time left before the stream. Need to finish buying the materials first. Looks like there's a press conference going on at the palace right now. Wonder what that's about. I'm going! And that concludes today's press conference. What a load of bullshit. Anyone with a brain cell can tell that he barely keeps any of his promises. Disease running rampant, a useless figurehead, new serial killers popping up every week, and crime at an all-time high. So much for being the world's golden standard. Guess I could turn up the music a little bit. I just had to turn down my end. We're responsible for the last one, boss. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, Sasha and Alexei Dorla. Pardon me, I thought you had left already. That was quite the interesting press conference, Your Highness. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to tune in. I wouldn't miss that clown show for the world. Well, regardless, thank you. You were on your way out, correct? Please don't let me keep you. Better watch yourself, yeah? You're being a bit too comfortable. We're letting a lot of these regulations go as a sign of goodwill, but don't think we don't notice you overstepping your bounds. I'll keep that in mind. These Dorlas are quite a handful, aren't they? Dr. Killian, forgive me, I didn't see you there. That's right, Prince Theory. You've had a long day. I suppose I have. Sorry to bother you at this time, but I can borrow you for a bit longer. Is it urgent? I have another meeting later, so I was hoping to catch some rest before that. I'm afraid it is. I need to review some of the budget cuts with you before the next council meeting. The proposal is wonderfully drafted, of course, but Medwise would like to make some minor adjustments to it, particularly to how the resources are allocated. You understand our concerns, don't you? Very well, lead the way. It's not looking good for our hero here. I suppose that's my cue to save the day. Now then, how should I interrupt the meeting today? Got it. It's gonna hate it, which means it's perfect. Mirage Noir. Noir. Hey, newbie, are you done with those papers yet? There's another pile here for you to go through. My boss, derogatorily named Mr. Potato Head, appears in front of me as I'm getting settled in for the day. On it, sir. I've been here for 2 years already. How much longer is he gonna call me a newbie? Just grin and bear it, Uni. You can't get fired now. Who else is gonna pay for Theo's caffeine addiction? Return to my computer screen, thinking that the conversation is over, but he clears his throat loudly and taps his foot until I look back up at him. Don't give me that attitude. This is your punishment for getting me a coffee order wrong this morning. I was very explicit about what I wanted. I'm really sorry, sir. No, I got you what you asked for, and then you changed your mind. Your memory may be fading, but mine still works really well. Thank you very much. You finished early? Let me know. More papers you can go through. Yeah, of course, sir. I'll let you know if I do. So if I'm gonna do your work for you while you play poker on your phone, I'm gonna win the award for World's Slowest Worker today. Just watch me. So much for the beginning and the rest of my life. College advertises something great, so I worked hard for it, but is this really it? It's just paperwork day after day. Where are the exciting cases I was told about? The robberies, the murders, the crime scenes. Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. What? Murdered? Did I just manifest a dead body? Train my ears to listen, but I can't hear anything other than frantic gibberish from the other end of the line. Yes, of course. Of course we'll head to the scene right away. George with me. George isn't here right now. He's been on smoke break for an hour. What's good riddance? But then Vanessa, you come with me. She's not here either. Don't think she even came in today. Make a show of glancing around the empty office, and he finally seems to notice that I'm the only one currently here. There's seriously no one else here besides you? It looks that way, sir. Nothing, I suppose. You better not slow me down, newbie. Do best not to, sir. Are they actually gonna put me in a murder case for once? I guess I'll be nothing more than a sidekick, but still, I never thought I'd graduate from the days of doing lost and found jobs. Okay, Uni, let's do our best. If we do a good job, then maybe they'll promote us from coffee girl to fax machine girl. Dream big. Uh-oh. Phone rings again, and even though I don't know who's called yet, I can already feel a familiar feeling of resignation rising up within me. Now what? Hello, Douglas Detective Agency. Yes, we'll send someone right away. Crap, maybe he won't notice me if I sneak away now? Halfway to the door when he spots me. Newbie, there's been some trouble over in the plaza. Go resolve it. But the murder case... Handle the crime scene investigation by myself. Report to the plaza. I told them you'll be there in 5 minutes. It's at least 10 minutes away, even if I run. There's no way this guy doesn't secretly hate me. Yes, sir. I hurled curses at him in my mind, but in an astonishing show of strength, I forced a smile to my face like the good little corporate drone that I am. Of course, sir. I'll be there right away. Dragging myself to the plaza, spirits thoroughly dashed. Just when I thought I would finally do something worthwhile, I get relegated to side tasks again. The person who made that call better have a good reason. Oh well, it was my fault for getting my hopes up. Now then, what am I tasked with doing today? There are people whispering around me, so I shuffle closer and shamelessly eavesdrop. Are you serious? Is no one going to stop him? Don't look at him, you might catch his attention. Ew, what a weirdo. They don't teach it decency these days, obviously. Huh, that sounds like something's actually going on. That'll be another case of people arguing with restaurant workers or something. Follow the trail of whispers and find the topic of the commotion. There's a guy stumbling around the square yelling obscenities at everyone and everything that passes his way. I drunk this early in the morning? If I wanted to deal with people like these, I would have signed up to be a cop. Why are detectives getting assigned to these cases again? I guess I should do something about it. Still need to pay this month's rent. Excuse me, mister. Push cautiously, making sure to stop a couple steps away. The man spins around, eyes scary and feral. They keep darting back and forth as if scanning for threats, and his entire body is tense and getting hydrated. Okay. Now that he's hydrated. Weird. Never seen anyone act like this while they're drunk. Not causing a scene, can we move this elsewhere? I know who you are. They sent you, didn't they? I'm sorry? I won't let you take me. I refuse to die here. He unexpectedly lurches forward and then an undignified squeak as I barely manage to avoid his errant fist. Holy crap! This guy's a psycho! Sir, please calm down. His hand shoots out and grabs my wrist, squeezing hard. I let out a yelp, trying to tug my hand out of his grip, but he doesn't let go. Help! I glance around, but even though the commotion has gathered quite the crowd, no one comes to my aid. It's Killer Big Kill. What? I'm not here to kill you. Please let go. That's what they all say. I won't get tricked again. You just want to take me back to that room again, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. Let go. Yank my arm back, but he releases his hold as soon as I do, so I end up stumbling on air and tripping over my own feet before falling to the ground. Ow. Don't time to rest as he starts moving toward me again. I quickly scramble backwards, but he moves faster, hand reaching for my arm. If you help me, I refuse to go through that treatment again. I'd rather... She's not interested, dude. Take a hint. Finally stumps over a little bit away from me and I quickly move away. Thank you so much. Are you okay there, girlie? Isn't it Alexei Dorla? Oh, what's he doing here? My surprising savior comes in the form of a rather notorious gangster. Even I've heard of him. Yes, thanks to you, he saved me. I've seen this guy from far away before. I can't believe he's actually talking to me. He's not exactly famous for good reasons, but it still feels like I'm meeting a celebrity. No worries, I hate pushy guys like him. Can't take a no for an answer. Here, let me help you up. He offers his left hand and I reach toward it before realizing it doesn't fit. He notices as I'm trying to awkwardly turn my hand to fit his, but thankfully retracts his hand and offers me the right one instead. My bad. So I have it. You're a lefty. Not really the most pressing question to ask at the moment, but it's out of my mouth before I can stop it. Yeah, handshakes are a pain, as you can imagine. Though being ambidextrous might be good for my job, but nope, couldn't do it. My right hand's as useless as they come. Up you go. He helps me to my feet before stepping back, hands in his pockets. You a new cop? Haven't seen you around before. No, I'm actually a detective. Yeah? Why do you think detectives do this? Don't you guys have more important things to do, like investigating dead bodies and other fun stuff like that? I wish. It's usually just lost pets or cheating husbands. Sounds boring, no offense. None taken. Can't believe I'm having a normal conversation with this guy. I've heard so many stories about how he rips off people's arms and kicks dogs in broad daylight. But I guess they're not all true. Anyway, time to take this guy to Medwise. Oh, and let's leave out the fact that I hit him and just say you got a concussion for falling down, yeah? Glance down at the man lying face down on the ground between us. There's already a blossoming red wound on the left side of his head where he was hit. Oh no, I couldn't make you do that. You've helped me enough already. I'll take him there myself. It's no biggie. I was about to head there myself. He cuts off. Suddenly hardening. I glance over to where he's staring at, but I don't see anything weird. Sorry, girlie. I'll have to retract my offer. I'll make it up to you sometime. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm not anyway. Although he seems friendly enough, he is an infamous gangster. Maybe it's a good thing we're not going together. As expected, though, he doesn't seem to know who I am. I wish there was a way I could ask him about that photograph without sounding crazy. I poke at the guy on the ground to make sure he won't wake up and continue his weird tirade from earlier, but he's still completely out cold and doesn't even twitch. Unsurprisingly, Alexei Dorla is pretty good at knocking people out. Sling the guy's arm over my shoulder. I've plenty of experience dragging a drunk Theo home, but this guy is significantly heavier, and so I stumble a bit under his weight. As I drag him away, I take one more glance behind me. Alexei Dorla is talking to a woman I've never seen before, and the two of them appear to be arguing. Ex-girlfriend? Law enforcement? Oh well, not my business. Actually, this guy's also not my business. How did I get stuck delivering him to the hospital again? I momentarily entertained the thought of calling an ambulance, but then I remembered that the last one I called ate up half my paycheck. Walking it is. Whoa. Midwest is our country's most prestigious hospital and research facility, and it goes without saying that I've never set foot in here before. I brought him here because Alexei Dorla said to, but was it really a good idea? Maybe I should have dragged him to my own doctor's office. Oh, but that's so far away. I can feel my bones creaking already. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be a line, but the receptionist doesn't look up at all, even when I stand in front of her for several minutes. Excuse me. I try to clear my throat in several different ways, but there's still no response. I found this guy collapsed outside. Can you get checked out? Do you have an appointment? No, so she does know I'm here and is just ignoring me. No, like I said, I found him collapsed outside. We don't have any openings for the next month. Please make an appointment next time. Sorry, my bad. Is there any way you could see a doctor even without one? It might be an emergency. Do you have an appointment? He'll probably be fine, right? I don't think Alexei Dorla hit him that hard. Maybe we can just dump him in the corner and leave. I've done enough good Samaritan deeds for the day. Besides, this guy should just be thankful I didn't drop him in some trash can after what he did to me. I'm in the process of accidentally leaving him on the floor when I hear someone clearing their throat behind me. Oh my, are you a patient? A kind-looking lady materializes in front of me. She must be one of the doctors here, given the long white lab coat she's wearing. Hopefully she'll be nicer than the receptionist. Hi, sorry, I found this guy collapsed in the plaza. I know there are no appointments left, but is there any chance he could get looked at? It's very nice of you to do that for a stranger. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if he wasn't practically foisted on me. Seeing inebriated, we have some resting rooms where you can put him in until he wakes up. I'm not sure. At first I thought he was, but he was being strangely aggressive. Maybe he's just a violent drunk? The doctor frowns a bit and then reaches forward and examines his eyes. Oh dear, another virus patient. Almost fleeing the guy off of me. I must look completely panicked because the doctor reassures me quickly. Don't worry, it's not contagious like that. You'll be fine. Despite their reassurances, I hurriedly set him down in one of the chairs and scoot as far away from him as possible. What kind of virus is it? How should I describe it? Put it simply, it amplifies your negative emotions and paranoia. It can even cause hallucinations. It's really quite sad. That's why he was so aggressive earlier. I didn't even know there was a disease like this. It sounds so horrifying. I mean, he just attacked a random stranger. I don't even know what would have happened if Alexei Diorla hadn't saved me. Why isn't anyone talking about this? It sounds like a big deal. Doctor must notice the look on my face because she gives me a comforting pat on the arm. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Here at Medwise, we're working hard to develop a cure as soon as possible. I can't divulge too much, but we're nearing a breakthrough. That's good. I hope the cure gets completed soon. As do I, of course. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time. Take this guy back to the examination room, so you're free to go. Thank you for bringing him over. She slings the man onto her back and carries him with ease despite her slight frame. Maybe she's had a lot of experience doing these things? Oh, don't worry about the payment. It's covered. Be careful on your way home. It's good to hear, since I don't actually have the money to pay for a stranger's hospital bills, especially a place as prestigious as this. I'm still surprised by her words. Why aren't my medical bills covered then? And so I'm back here again. I wander around aimlessly trying to figure out what to do next. Mr. Potato Head's probably not back at the office yet, so maybe I should go do something while I have an excuse to be out? What can I do? Fio's at work, and it's not like I know anyone else I can hang out with. I'm usually fine alone, but it's times like these that make me realize I really only have one friend. Well, who cares? Fio's amazing. It leaves me a lot of time for myself, too. Now then, what super fun and exciting individual activity should I do? Just as I'm debating between going to the lake to skip stones or staring at the wall in the cafe, I spot some commotion out of the corner of my eyes. There are a lot of police officers in the alleyway between Celestial and Cosmo Luke's hotel. I wonder what happened. Wait, isn't that the crime scene that Mr. Potato Head got called in for? Should I go check it out? Take a coin out of my pocket. Heads will check it out, tails will go back to the office. Flip the coin. It lends tails. Oh well, I don't believe in things like luck or fate anyway. As soon as I get near the alleyway, I get stopped by a policeman. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, young lady. Civilians are not allowed any further. Figured it couldn't be that easy. I'm a detective from the Douglas Detective Agency. Policeman's blank look, I gesture over to Mr. Potato Head. My boss is over there helping with the investigation? Who? I stop before I can call him by that nickname. I know him as... And then something dawns on me. What's his actual name again? I scrounge in my memory banks for any hint of it, but I come up blank. Did he really never tell me his name? Was I just not paying attention? I wouldn't just forget it, would I? Miss... Policeman calls out to me, looking increasingly more suspicious, and I scramble to come up with a name. Douglas? Who? The one over there near the dumpsters. I helpfully point to where Mr. Potato Head is and hope it's enough to placate this policeman. Oh, Bill? His name is Bill? Why are we called Douglas Detective Agency then? I guess Bill Detective Agency just doesn't have the same ring to it, but still. Yeah, that's him. Policeman is silent for a couple of moments, and I'm thinking about pulling out my identification card when he sighs. Fine, go ahead. Oh, it actually worked. Give him a quick nod and scuttle into the alleyway before he can change his mind. Mr. Potato Head's still near the dumpsters talking to another investigator. Make sure to slowly inch closer outside of his line of sight so we can eavesdrop. This him? Yes, forensics confirmed it with a DNA test earlier. Huh, guess even gangsters bleed red. Gangster? Could be Alexei Dorla? No, the timing doesn't match up then. There's a group of policemen surrounding the body. I slide closer and stand on my tiptoes to peer over them. Oh. No amount of mystery novels or detective shows could prepare me for the sight of an actual dead body. My breakfast with Theo threatens to come up, and I forcibly push it back down. Come on, don't get sick. Throw you out of here for sure if you vomit. You'll have to get used to this kind of thing if you want to make it a detective. Hold it in and get used to it, Uni. Take a couple of minutes to compose myself before glancing back over at the corpse. Not even that much blood. It's not that gruesome either, but the context that this is an actual dead body makes me feel a little queasy. Wait a second, this guy looks a little familiar. I've definitely seen him somewhere before. He's one of the Diolas, right? I'm not too familiar with him, but I do know the basics. They're this country's biggest gang. Some say that they have enough power to rival even the royal family and Medwise. The guy I met earlier, Alexei Diorla, is pretty high up there in the game. If I remember correctly, this guy's also in the inner circle. When Mr. Potato Head mentioned a gangster earlier, I thought he meant some random grunt, not one of the powerhouses. How did someone like him get murdered in an alley like this? Was it turf war, infighting, or something else? Misha from the Dorla gang, right? I think it's just some drunken brawl. Guy always was arrogant. I wouldn't be surprised if he's pissed off some dangerous people. Seem to be asking for, in my opinion, good riddance. The world is better without him. What condescending attitude. He really has zero compassion. He continues to yap about every little annoying thing Misha's done in his life. I decide I'm not going to waste my one chance listening to him. Time to investigate while he's distracted. Well, as much as I can from here anyway. Might not amount to much, but at this point, I'm desperate enough to try everything. Pretend it's not a real body, Uni. You can do it. Let's see. Sounds like there are two policemen conversing about the body nearby, so I try to listen in. I'm gonna turn up the sound again. Back up to here. Yeah, that's right. He was hit cleanly from behind. No other signs of struggle. It's a big gash in the back of the right side of his head. The blood looks to be dried already. Any substances in the system? Nope, all clean. So it wasn't drugged. Was this a sneak attack then? Wait, but doesn't he usually wear a ring on his hand? I vaguely remember seeing it before. Oh, it's not there right now, but you can see an indentation on his finger. It wouldn't kill him just to steal the ring, right? I don't know much about jewelry, but I don't think it was that expensive. Initial findings have been added to the evidence. You can open the menu by clicking on the button in the top right corner of the screen. Why are we still here again? They've already arrested the culprit. They did? Yeah, Sasha Doyle and his bodyguard both have alibis at the time of the murder. The only one unaccounted for within his inner circle is his younger brother. There's already an arrest warrant out for him. Wait, are they talking about Alexei Doyle? That's strange. Alrighty. Since when did they work so fast? Yeah, it's weird. But someone from the royal family wanted the case closed as soon as possible. The royal family? I knew Sasha Doyle was getting a lot of power, but I didn't realize it was enough to catch the crown prince's attention. Our prince is always so indecisive and hesitant. I guess even he's putting his foot down in this case before it gets out of control. Well, you know how much he and Alexei Dorla hate each other. They're always butting heads in public. Not surprised the Times jumped on the chance to get rid of him once and for all. Thanks to that, though, it looks like this will be an open and shut case. Before I can hear anything else, someone grabs my arm roughly and pulls me aside. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to handle the other case. Mr. Potato Head glares down at me and I give an awkward laugh. I'm finished already, sir. I was passing by here on the way back to the office and thought I could help with this investigation. Help with this investigation? Don't make me laugh. We're leaving. But they might have arrested the wrong guy. Shouldn't we let them know? Wrong guy? Yeah, if you look at the body, you'll see that. Listen, Nobi. Doing the gig since long before you were born. And this field evidence doesn't matter. The sooner you get that through your head, the better. But you're a detective. Yeah, we're detectives. We're not heroes. We say what other clients want to hear, and that becomes the truth. In this case, the royal family has already arrested the suspect, so there's no need for evidence. They're just gangsters anyway. Honestly, I'd say they did us all a favor by taking themselves out. I know what he's saying is how the real world operates, but to hear it straight from an experienced member in the field does sting a little. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Good. Now let's go back to the office. Excuse me, sir. A policeman stops us before we can leave, and he doesn't flinch even when Mr. Potato Head levels him with a patented scowl. What? Do you mind taking this to the station? It seems the inspector wants to see the report. He holds out a stack of papers and Mr. Potato Head sneers and does not take. Isn't that your job? Yes, but he specifically asked for you. Fine, these people think they can just order me around. That's what he says, but from the way he's puffing on his chest, he's obviously very proud he was asked for specifically. No, we were dropping by a police station before we go back. Me too. Police station is crowded when we arrive, and the police officer ushers us into an empty room before rushing off to do something else. Mr. Potato Head paces around the room, mumbling something under his breath about being made to wait, and I do my best to stay out of his way. Why did he even bring me along? I thought he'd jump on the chance to tell me to go back to the office first and finish his paperwork for him. Nope. I didn't think he voluntarily started a conversation first, so it takes me a few moments to realize he's speaking to me. Yes? How's work been? It's been good. Good. This is so awkward. Small talk is already hard enough. It's even worse with a boss that doesn't like you. How are you liking the new snacks we got last week? Oh, I've only tried the pretzels so far, but they're good. Crackers are even better. They got them on my recommendation. Honestly, they should have just listened to me earlier. I've been telling them to stock up on them for years. See, thanks for the recommendation. I'll try them tomorrow. Good. Can we please just go back to not talking? Excuse me. I'm saved! The door opens and the policeman steps in. He barely spares me a glance, focusing all his attention on Mr. Potato Head instead. Inspector Cluzo. Inspector Cluzo was ready to see you. Finally! You think they'd be prompt since they asked for my help. Doobie, stay here and wait. Okay. Don't tell me he made me come all this way just so he could flex that the police needed his help. Glance around to see if there's anything I can read or occupy myself with, but I'm not sure if there's any top secret information hidden in here, so I decided not to risk it. So I'll just sit here and stare into space then. Thankfully, I don't need to wait too long. I soon hear some commotion coming from outside. Being a bit curious about it, I slid over to the door and peeked out the window. There are a lot of investigators running back and forth, barking orders. They all seem very busy. What's going on? I know it's because of Misha's case. The policeman at the crime scene hadn't acted like with any sort of emergency. Hey, watch it, yeah? Oh, that's... From the little window in the door, I watch as Alexei Dorla passes by. He looks to be in handcuffs already, and the policeman behind him shoves him forward. What's the rush? Don't I normally get a chance to post a bail before getting locked up? Did your old age make you forget protocol already? Be quiet, you criminal. Extra cranky today, aren't we? Keep it laughing, you're not weaseling your way out this time. You should lighten up a little. I know someone who stresses out as much as you do, and his hair is already entirely gray. Without that happening to you, yeah? Policemen snarl something else, but they turn the corner soon after, and I can no longer hear them anymore. I wait to see if they'll come back, but after a couple of minutes of nothing, I leave the window and go sit down in one of the chairs, thinking back on everything I've learned so far. So I actually did arrest Alexei, though from the way they were talking, it seems like this might be a special case. What's going on? Mr. Potato Head doesn't normally get called in on police business like this either. Who are you? The door opens and several policemen file into the room. They all stop when they see me and I quickly stand up. Hello, I'm a detective at the Douglas Detective Agency and I came here with my boss, who summoned earlier and told me to wait here. Oh, I did see him with the inspector earlier. It looks like that might take a while though. Alright. Try to ask this of you, but do you mind moving? This is the only empty room right now. We have something urgent to discuss. Of course, I'm really sorry. No need to apologize. Quickly scramble to leave the room, almost tripping over air in my haste to get outside. Ooh, good thing I didn't, or that would have been one of those embarrassing memories I randomly remember at midnight for the next 20 years. The hallway is still crowded with cops, busy with whatever important case they're working on. None of them has stopped me from wandering around, though I do get a few curious looks. What should I do next? Will my legs carry me on autopilot as I consider my next course of action? I could return to the lobby and wait for Mr. Potato Head. Ooh, or maybe I can try to track down the policeman who did the investigation and see if I can get more information, or... Well, it probably doesn't matter. No matter what I choose, it'll end the same way. Even deciding to check the crime scene out ultimately didn't change anything. Once Mr. Potato Head is done with his business, we'll go back to the office and things will go back to normal. And no matter what I do, nothing will change. The door next to me suddenly opens and I jump. The policeman that emerges looks annoyed, and I recognize him as the guy that had been with Alexei Dorla earlier. I take a step back to let him pass me, but he doesn't seem to even notice I'm there. He stomps past me to the security booth around the corner, and it's only then that I realize I don't know where I am. Must have wandered over here while I was lost in thought. How's the prisoner? Annoying as usual. Seriously, he never shuts the hell up. Considered asking someone else to do this. Yeah, I'll quit. I'm the only one left. Should ask for a pay raise. Whatever. Looks like this is the last time I'll have to see him anyway. What do you mean? Sounds like they're determined to nail him down for this no matter what. I haven't found the murder weapon yet, so I hear Inspector Clauseau is going to deal with it if you know what I mean. Wait. I feel like I just heard something I wasn't supposed to. What was that? Officer in the security booth pales and jumps to his feet. Where are you going? There's been a security breach in the chief's office. Most people are busy with the card right now, so they're asking anyone available to respond. There's important evidence in there. Card? What about the prisoner? Just leave him. Can't get out without the key anyway. Two of them sprint away, and it's just me in an empty security booth. A security breach? Right now? Timing's a little conveniently suspicious. Alexei Dorla is not going to break out of jail, is he? A little curious, I slide over to where the security booth is. Door seems to be locked, but I can see the monitors just fine from outside. All the cells seem to be empty except one, B221. I can see Alexei in it, arms crossed behind his head as he lets out a lazy yawn. He's still there. I'm a bit surprised. I thought he would have somehow unlocked the cell door and bolted by now. I'm not entirely sure how Alexei committed this murder, but it sounds like they're planning to blame this on him no matter what. Would anyone out here believe me? I'm just a nobody. Suddenly I remember the door the policeman came out of earlier, sitting innocently across the hall. That leads to the cells, right? I stare at the door, then back to the monitors, then back to the door. In that case, should I go straight to the source? No, he's just a stranger. That would be stupid, and he might not even appreciate it. Just go back to the lobby and wait for Mr. Potato Head, Uni. But I feel like if I leave now, I won't ever get the chance to see him again. What should I do? Oh, I think that's gonna do it. That's a little taste of Mirage Noir. Definitely something going on under the covers here. A huge cover-up. Trying to blame stuff. Something with the royal family and that picture. And probably a premonition. Probably. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, and maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord. Come hang out, get notifications there as well. Also be sure to go check out Choose Wisely Festival, taking place December 8th through the 15th, 2025. Link is in the description. Mirage Noir and many other games are taking part in it. It's a good time. Go check it out. Until next time, thank you for watching. This is rinimt signing out. Bye!